So here we are on the playground, the last day, the 22nd day of the 22-day push-up challenge that we've turned into the 22-day pull-up challenge. And it's been a wild ride. I learned a lot and developed this relationship with 22 people that I have never met and never will meet. And been very touched by the strength in their stories, the fact that they have all tried to better themselves and couldn't get help, and that's the tragedy. So I encourage everybody that as you see things happening out there in the world that are not acceptable, to do something about it. And the first thing to do is just start a conversation, do a little research, find something out about it, and then find somebody that you can talk to dig into this a little bit more and find a way to solve these things. Over the last 3 weeks, I've gotten stronger, physically and otherwise. If you compare the first video to the one you're about to see here, you'll hopefully see a difference. But I think deeper than that is just you can't help but walk out of this doing something every day for these people without feeling that there's something that has to be done. So as I say in all these videos, enough is enough, and we haven't done enough for the heroes that have protected us and sacrificed their lives for us. So I encourage all you to reach out and do something. So until tomorrow, one more day, and I'll wrap everything up tomorrow with a special video that will be an exclamation point on all this. But thanks for watching, those of you that have watched, and here we go. Today, the final day, day 22 of the 22-day push-up challenge, we honor Sergeant Ray Burnside. As an Army medic, Ray Burnside was called upon to save many lives during 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan and Iraq. In addition to administering care that included performing emergency surgery on fellow soldiers in combat, he was credited with providing medical help to more than 4,000 Iraqis and veterinary services to 2,000 head of livestock. His humanitarian efforts built up the kind of trust and loyalty among Iraqi civilians that helped the U.S. military gain critical access to key tribal leaders, officials said in a letter awarding him the Bronze Star. But the one life Burnside could not repair or save was his own. Beneath his man of steel exterior, a sensitive young Sonoma County native who as a teenager was a pacifist and handed out food to homeless people in Old Courthouse Square was imploding into 1,000 little pieces. In the small hours of the morning on January 27th, nearly 4 years after he was honorably discharged and returned home to Santa Rosa, Burnside checked into a Santa Rosa motel and texted his mother, Lynette Casey, that he had a rope with which to hang himself. He had made many such threats before. While she called police and drove to the motel, expecting to soothe him and offer support and reassurance as she had countless times since he left the military, he took his own life. He had just celebrated his 30th birthday. His cause of death, his family asserts, was post-traumatic stress disorder. Sergeant Raymond James Burnside lost his battle with post-traumatic stress on January 27, 2016. He was 30 years old. Today, we honor Sergeant Raymond Burnside by doing 22 pull-ups. Enough is enough, and we didn't do enough for heroes like Sergeant Burnside.